the declaration of the day.
There's no other way to go around this.
Stop there. Don't move. Why aren't you moving? Come on, keep going. Come on. Our blood has acclimated to warm weather because that's what we chase. There he is.
So in 1974, this place was no more. Did that rhyme? Did that rhyme?
It rhymed.
Yes. Oh yeah. Okay, so I don't know if you've noticed, but our awning is out only like halfway or 3 feet a lot of the time. And we do that for weather. With this particular brand, it's a Dometic. We've never had the wind, no matter really how rough it is, like rock that thing when it's out that far.
Just a little bit, yeah.
And I like the shade. If it pops up rain and we're gone, if there's bikes under there, which there usually is, or you know, the grill, just to keep that stuff dry. We found that that's a good compromise. If it's just a little bit windy out and you're scared, you can leave it like that.
If you know that a storm is coming and you're going to get like 35-mile-an-hour gusts, you know, close your awning, put your stuff away. Put your stuff away. We're not saying leave it open all the time, even a little bit, and like, you know, not pay attention. But if you're looking for a way to protect some of your stuff underneath, that's a great option. Also, if your light is in the place where ours is, which is up against the inside wall,
right up in the corner.
Opening it just a few inches lets out so much more light when you have your outside lights on. So we always have it out, even at nighttime, just a little bit.
Look at that. We found something to talk about with our awning. Bunch of weirdos. All right, well, the time has come. It is time to leave St. Augustine in this great site.
So sad.
Last night, that massive pizza.
Oh my gosh, look at this box.
I only ate one piece. I think that was a one piece of pizza.
I only had one
pizza.
One
what am I saying?
Pizza.
Anyways, I had one slice because it was like a pizza in itself.
We have a lot. There's a half a pizza left over in the fridge.
We are heading to Champions Run. We've never been there. It's in Ocala. We love Ocala mainly because it's the center of Florida. And everybody seems to ignore the center of Florida, but that's where all the springs are.
Ugh. If you have not checked out Florida Springs, you are missing out. They are stunning.
So,
it's another part of why we love this site is because it reminds us of like that jungly area in the center.
At Juniper Springs?
Yes.
I don't know what springs we're going to go to, but we're going to find some springs because they're the best thing in Florida. But first we got to pack up. We didn't make too much of a mess here, but we just got a couple things to put away. Lily's putting away the chairs in the back. The girls are such good helps when it's time to pack up.
So awesome. We are really excited to go to Ocala because we have some friends there. We're going to go see our friends at Driven to Venture and Sheer Joy Journey.
Well, like I said, the girls are always such a big help when it's time to go. The whole family has their jobs. And
you guys rock.
Everybody should have a job, you know? And then there's always got to be one person that's checking over everybody's work because there is a big safety concern with some of these steps.
So make sure that somebody is double checking. It's not that you don't know how to do it or that you do a bad job. It's just a second
pair of eyes.
That's right.
So this state park has power and water. I don't know if we mentioned that before. And then typically for national state parks, it has a dump station that you can go to. Now the time I can see the goal. I know what you're thinking, but I never fall. Don't wake me 'cause I'm dreaming.
So I'm here to check you in. So this is easy peasy. Have a great time.
Thank you so much.
Start cutting in now. Tighter. There you go. Keep going. Keep coming. Nice and slow. Ready to bring tires over on this center line. So you need the back end to keep going towards the passenger. So the bottom can come out on the other side. Keep going. Straighten out. Back end the driver. Stop for a second. I'm going to be close up.
Well, you guys are roughly up there to be around Brisbane. Oh, really? I mean, I'm sure
They joke about it all the time, but like, You'll learn really quick that they can stay married back.
What's up, you guys? You guys are on the same wave, man. Thanks.
All that communication, right?
We are in. Okay, so we moved sites. We're not in the same site anymore.
Nope.
Which you wouldn't know just by looking at this. Come check out these sites. These sites are massive, so even I could back into it the first time.
So we found out that there was a site open next to our friends Driven Adventure and Sheer Joy Journey, so we were all
There and there. We got a
hanging out.
perfect lineup. We've had a bunch of meals together. That's what's fun about this. Matt is over here smoking a dip. You can't see a smoker going. It was smoking a minute ago. I don't know if you saw the mess when we came out. It was because we were grabbing that refrigerator. Matt didn't have his truck available. We used my truck.
Yeah, so we are totally white trashing up the neighborhood
definitely
right now.
white trashing up the neighborhood.
Trailer trash, as we like to call
Oh
ourselves.
my gosh. We're smoking chicken. They're smoking dip. Mary's bringing, what's Mary bringing?
Mary's bringing like potato skins and stuffed mushrooms. Listen, when you get RVers together and everyone starts pooling, the dinners are ridiculous. I think we're gonna weigh like a few 100 pounds more by the time we leave.
It's not good, but
It's been amazing.
But it's good.
It's so delicious.
So we're doing chicken wings and chicken tenders. So that's what we do when we do chicken wings, because not everybody likes chicken wings, but everybody likes just regular old chicken.
Especially buffalo.
A lot of people don't like all the work that's involved with chicken wings and all the extra skin. And anyways, chicken wings are the best. We marinate it, and I just marinate it for a few hours before I cook it. Just a buffalo mix. Pick the ones out that I'm not gonna cook, and that's that. So they're gonna go on the smoker here in 1 second. This has been great because we haven't been in a good site to set up this sunshade
Oh my gosh.
in a while, and I've missed setting it up just because it brings the indoors outdoors a little bit more. It's just a little bit more homey. I love it.
It's a little bit more privacy. I feel way more comfortable working out here, so if you are traveling and that's something that you want, is to have a more private outdoor space, think about getting these because they are our favorite.
It's party night.
I know. Movie night. Are we doing a movie?
Oh yeah, we're gonna do a movie or Mario
Mario
Kart.
Kart Wars?
We usually set it up over here, but this is the way it's set up now, so we'll probably put it right here in a little while. It should be a good night. So the wings, I sort of slow cook. So I'm gonna do 45 minutes aside at about 280, and they just start to fall off the bone at that point. And then I just crank up the heat, and I'll throw the tenders on and just cook that regularly, just hot and fast like a grill on the tenders. But first, obviously, the wings. Okay. I gotta go grab a package. The chicken is going. We got 30 minutes. I like this park. I really do like this park. We went to the pool the other day. There's two hot tubs.
There's 2 hot tubs. That's always a bonus.
I guess I can mention this because it's on everybody's mind.
What?
There's free Wi-Fi.
Yeah. That's a really big deal. Free Wi-Fi, and there's no cost to getting packages delivered, so it's something you really need to pay attention to if you're going to a new park, that you look up what their rules are about having packages shipped from Amazon or UPS or anything, because some of them are up to $5 a package. So that's gonna get expensive really quick if you're ordering things. So it's free to have packages shipped here. So Corey's been able to get some things ordered. We've got some projects to work on. It's gonna be awesome.
It's been fun. I gotta come back over here and talk to him about his dip, because right now it includes bacon. Oh, here it is.
Well, how did I miss it? Oh, I actually didn't see that one.
There we go.
There we are.
Oh, come on.
What? Did I go the wrong way?
It's been windy, and it's not windy now. I want to see the flag.
Are they shooting you with water guns?
Yeah. Time to flip these things. Okay, so this grill does all right, but this one section right here is usually the hottest. That's why I put these bigger drumsticks up there, because I know they're gonna need a little bit more heat. So Matt is a much better cook than me. Still going at it. And this is what my grill should look like So I've trashed mine. Look at that.
This is the beauty right here. So all that good bacon. Put down all the onions and the fat.
Okay. So what's this dip called?
It doesn't really have a name.
Oh, it's just your
but
dip.
It's,
okay.
It's a smoked cream cheese dip, and we top it with a spicy jalapeno bacon onion jam. So I mean, you can't really go wrong with any.
No, you can't.
All in the smoker and all in one pan.
Ready to go. Look at this setup here. It's
Take it.
much more organized than me.
Jalapenos, onions, garlic.
All right. Nobody's even going to eat my chicken.
I don't know about that.
So I was just about to set up our projector right here. And then I'm thinking, well, since we have 3 in a row, it might be better to set it up over on that side just to act as a little bit of a buffer from these guys. It is what it is, but if we have the opportunity to, you know, be a little bit more quiet a little bit later into the night, then we're going to take that option. We're not going to be out late, but got to be conscious sometimes. Conscious meaning conscientious. I can't even say the word.
Doesn't she talk? Her translator is broken.
Honey, I need your help. Can you say conscientious?
Conscientious.
Thank you. Yes.
Look, the boys feelings about ready to
Oh, I told him.
Oh, right, another mother.
Look at this progress. You're like a magician. Alright, cream cheese is going on. It's a layered event. We're not going to show you every step, but we'll show you the ending. And don't worry. We got some veggies too.
There's always veggies. I promise we don't only eat meat and donuts, which is what everyone in YouTube world thinks. You get this projector set up.
Alright, I'm gonna pull this chicken off. Oh yeah. Chicken's ready. I'm gonna crank that up. Put the rest of the chicken on there, although that looks really gross, but I swear it's gonna be good. And these I've found are similar to like a steak or something. Covered in foil, let it rest for 10 minutes, and they get even more tender. Final toppings going on. Man, that cream cheese smoke, that's gonna be so good.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, look at that thing.
I'm not sure I totally comprehended what was meant by dip. I'm not sure that dip really is the right term for this.
It's like a casserole. Wait, what's in here?
Come on.
Oh my gosh.
I know, I told you you're going to be excited. That's
Mary.
Mary. That's Mary's
Oh
doing.
my gosh. Loaded
I
baked
told her
potatoes.
you were
Last finish.
And then these are
Hot,
her.
what'd you say? Hot honey. Okay.
Hot honey.
All right, tenders are done. It's time to eat. Let's get that movie started. What are we gonna watch? Are we gonna watch National Treasure? All right.
It's good for all ages.
Yes.
Layla's getting us all set up. She's our tech guru.
It's gonna be a good rest of the night.
That is incredible.
Okay. Everything looks incredible.
So good. This was all whipped up in like an hour and a half.
That's
Like,
what's cool
on
when you
Earth.
have like a group of people. Everybody does their favorite thing.
You get to like try things you never had before.
Yeah. Everybody cooks differently. We're getting National Treasure set up. Lily's egging on the motorcycle in the background. Okay, I'm going to start this day by saying that we're pathetic.
The declaration of the day.
There's no other way to go around this. Florida weather has been insane. It's
Freezing.
like this last week has dropped down into like the 40s when like the last 2 months down here have been in the 80s. So all that to say, we talked about in the beginning of this episode the springs and how they're kind of a hidden gem. We had reservations to do Devil's Den, which is kind of like an underground spring that we've been looking forward to doing for, I don't know, 5 years or so.
Like 6. It's been a long time.
It's been a really long time. The girls were really excited, but we got up this morning to go do that, and it was like in the 40s. It was like 42 or something with a feels like temperature of 36.
The water temperature, in case you didn't know, is a solid 72 degrees all year round. So feels like 36 getting into 72. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, in the water, you're not going to feel any different, but getting out and going in, it just was not inspiring. We canceled those reservations and we found a little backup plan. So we're going to go to Rainbow Springs and see what that's all about.
Yeah, we've never been there before. So it's a new springs. They were supposed to be really beautiful hikes. There's actually some waterfalls. It used to be like a big, huge tourist place in the 60s. So there's like remnants of what it used to be there. And there are springs that you can swim in, but
I don't know that we're swimming today because it's still, there's
still
a
pretty
bite
cold.
to this. And it's what's weird is everybody has emptied this park. Like,
I know.
this used to all be full. Like just a week ago when we first got here, our friends are still here. We've had so much fun. All the joint meals that we've shared with everybody.
It's the best.
It really is
is
the
like
best.
our favorite.
We have our room down because we're leaving and it's a little bit windy and I just don't trust it. So,
Not a good idea to leave it out.
never a good idea to leave it out. All right, so we're heading to Rainbow Springs. What do we think, girls? But look at that color though, isn't that so awesome?
Are there fishies
Consider
in
yourself-
this one? Look at Juniper. Juniper.
Fishies?
Fishies. Her whole face went. You know the little fishies at Juniper?
Yeah, there's fishy in here.
So fun.
Fishies in here, sorry.
Open.
Oh, it's Love Tree. That's a little late.
It's never too late for love.
It's like
Dad.
they had Christmas and then they're like, God, just throw this stuff
Just
on the
leave that
Christmas
till
tree.
Christmas. Oh yeah, come on. This looks awesome. Man, I love the Florida Springs.
Me too.
All right, there's no shortage of palm trees and Spanish moss. Check that off the list. Mom is getting some information for us so we can take a hike.
Rainbow Springs has been designated a registered national landmark. Under the provisions of the Historic Sites Act of August 21st, 1955, this site possessed exceptional value in illustrating the naturals of history of the United States of America, U.S. Department of the Interior National Park Service, 1972.
We ready?
We are ready. This was an actual theme park in the 1930s, and then when Orlando started getting built up and the highway system came in, it shut it all down. So there was a zoo here. They had like these sub boats where you walked downstairs underwater and could view the springs in the boat.
Oh, so is that the same thing that happened to Silver Springs?
I think that's very similar to what happened. I think that's what happened to a lot of these places. But they're still really cool, so don't overlook them. Don't just come to Central Florida just to do like Disney and Orlando. These places are amazing.
Looking at all those old photos, it looks like all of this is original to like 1937.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Wow. They just built around it.
this place was hopping. Well, I guess it still is hopping. We ready to rip?
Ready to rip. So they said there's half a mile of paved trails that are handicap accessible, and then there's other 3 miles of dirt trails that we can check out.
Oh, come on, look at that tree. Can you see where the spring actually comes up?
Some water coming right there.
I wonder
And
if
it
it's
looks
just
like it-
multiple locations.
Yeah, probably is multiple. Oh, look at all the
Usually
turtles.
there's like a deep hole where all the water comes up out
Yeah.
of. I don't see it here. Look at all those turtles, yeah.
You said it wrong. It's turtles.
Turtles? Did I say it right? Oh, there's one swimming over there.
Oh,
Get
really?
that one.
Oh, I see it.
Okay, so I think we are on the like a waterfall loop or something. It's all paved. I think it's only like a half a mile. And then we'll see what we can find after that. What do we see? There was a bunch of turtles on the other side. Ooh, look at that little alligator.
What, there is?
No. I
Aw,
wish.
that was mean.
That was so cruel.
What do you see?
Little blue fish.
Oh, there's a bunch of fish in there. Okay. This is like a proper jungle. Holy cow. We need to find a turtle.
It's like
Operation Turtle
80
commencing.
over there. Operation Turtle.
All right, so I believe this is the old zoo.
Oh my god. Oh, did you get that?
Yeah, I wonder what they kept here.
I mean, if they had to have it closed off on the top too.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this old history. I mean, this is just like Silver Springs. It had its heyday,
Yeah.
just like this place did in like the 30s, 50s.
Yep.
They shot movies there. We loved our time there. We were there with Nathan Marissa back in, I think, 2019.
Yeah, Nathan and Marissa were getting ready to have JJ. Took a kayak trip all the way through, which we highly recommend taking that little river tour is gorgeous.
Silver Springs is literally right down the road from Champions Run in Ocala.
Yeah.
So we definitely want to go back to Silver Springs. My favorite part of Silver Springs is the herpes monkeys.
Is that what they're called?
That's what they're called because they carry herpes. So they were left there on a little island for a movie, the movie Tarzan.
Yeah.
And they just figured they'd stay on that island. No, they escaped, and now there's packs of them roaming around Florida.
Isn't that ridiculous?
I don't know if anybody else is like me, but I love seeing
You should
these
see him.
old
He's like
places and just imagining what it was like before, what it was.
and what kind of animals.
Monorail in here. See?
Oh,
No way.
It predated the Magic Kingdom.
I wonder if that used to be
Monorail.
up in the air then. What I'm seeing right
Maybe
here.
this right here.
Yeah, because that might have been a support for it. So in 1974, this place was no more. Did that rhyme? Did that rhyme?
It rhymed. Good job.
Yes. In like 100 years, people are going to stumble across Disney World and be like, I wonder what used to be here.
I know.
Okay, this is the yellow trail. So we're off the pavement, off the half-mile loop, and onto the, I think it's a 3 or 2 mile loop.
Yellow trail's 2 miles, white trail's 3 miles.
So let's see what this is about. Look at all the flowers. I don't know if you can see all the red flowers. What'd you say? There were azaleas?
Pretty sure those are berries, Daddy.
Those are berries?
Those are all red berries. I'm like, where are you seeing flowers?
Flowers. Those are some beautiful
Oh
flowers.
yeah.
Very brown.
Cylindrical flowers right here. All through the meadow.
Holy moly. This place is cool. Yeah.
If you haven't done a nature trail in Florida, do yourself a favor and do it.
They're
If you like
so
the jungle, do a nature trail in Florida. They're great. But the springs especially, one of our favorites we learned early on, and we're going to talk about the spring like it's the best thing in the world, but I think it's because we're biased. It's our first springs we visited. It's called Juniper Springs. I think it was week 3 or something, 4 or
was
5
one of
into
our-
RVing.
Very first.
Man, Juniper Springs was awesome. The sights were amazing, the nature trails, the different springs. Being able to swim down and like go to the bottom of the springs and see them in the crystal clear water. And there's no alligator, so don't worry about that.
It was one of the first places where we realized that there were parts of Florida that made us feel like we were in South America, which, I mean, this is what we're talking about.
The middle of Florida, and it's just an oasis. It's a true oasis. We geeked out on the CCC because the CCC built that place. From there, we actually visited another place. It's called Salt Springs. So it looks similar to this,
Yes.
where it's kind of just an inlet that dumps out into something else, like a river there. Has a slight tinge of salt to it,
Yeah.
which is crazy. And they had those blue crabs. It's just exotic, but it's in Florida. We loved it.
I think they're just squirrels, but there's definitely something big
Squirrels
moving over
always
there.
sound bigger than they actually are. So do yourself a favor, visit a springs. This is not a conclusive list. These are just the ones that we've visited. And like I said, we're biased on Juniper Springs, but I really think you should go there.
I really do think
Yeah,
it's
that's
fantastic.
really awesome.
We mentioned that we did not do Devil's Den, that we are pathetic, and we
is the
bowed
word.
out, even though we're from Maine.
No.
it's
We're no
not-
longer, we're
not-
not accustomed to cold anymore.
Our blood has acclimated to warm weather because that's what we chase. But we will be coming back and doing that. We are not just skipping it completely. We just want to, since we waited so long, we want to
Yeah,
do
we
it
didn't
under-
want to waste it. It's like $120 to rent all the equipment
Yeah.
and for 4 people to go. So we did not want to just
I don't want to go for
suffer
like
through it.
Yeah, exactly. Just a half an hour. I want to go. For
That's
the
how
whole
it would have been, and we'd have been
You want to do that?
It would have been
I missed
miserable.
that. Do that again.
done with this loop. Now we're back to the beginning, back to the water. Dad, where do you want me?
What?
Where do you want me?
Just walk. Just keep going.
Okay,
Walk,
okay.
walk. No, get together. No, stop there. Don't move. Why
Okay.
aren't you moving? Come on, keep going. Come on, let's go. Wait, I gotta get. 1 second. Hold on. It's not okay. I got it. Don't worry. All right, I need you guys to all go over there. But
Okay.
like, all right, Jess, you're in front. Then Layla. Then Lily.
Okay.
Too much. No, you're going too fast, and you're not going.
But just tell me what you
We've done
want.
this I have to reteach you guys how to do this every time. All right, just stay at a nice pace. Stay. Layla, go faster.
Did I do good,
I'm
Dad?
done, by the way. Why are you laughing? This isn't funny. Serious now. Fine, I don't need that film voice from you. I can't have that. Layla, I need you to smile, please. Please. Oh, we got a nice fun spot up here. Everybody stop.
She's still going.
Don't move. Don't go anywhere.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It's scary how real that is.
So far our turtle challenge has not gone very well.
No.
The water, but
Yeah, we should probably show some of the spring on this spring tour.
On the spring.
I get one. Yes. Come on, Joey.
Me and Lily did a little switcheroo. She had some beef with me apparently. Well, we knew these ones were here.
I know, but those are cool.
Okay, we're gonna fake it. Like, look, we found some turtles! Look at those turtles! We went over to the canoe launch. It looks like most things, tandem or single, you can rent for like 20 bucks an hour, somewhere around there, and like 60 bucks a day if you don't have your own stuff. But you can bring your own things. You just gotta carry them or get a little rolly thing and roll them over there.
Even if you only had an hour, I think it would be well worth it.
Oh yeah, I bet you can take care of everything in this area in under an hour.
We mentioned in last episode that we have certain locations that are resets for us, and St. Augustine is one of those. And we just wanted to make sure that we expounded on it a little bit more to make sure you guys understand. We do not have a home base, and so because we don't have a place where we can go back and take a break as a family and recharge even individually, that is what we utilize, is going and visiting family, going and visiting certain locations where we can just take that time, take some rest, and we don't feel the pressure to have to go and explore and have to go and see things, because there is a little bit of pressure sometimes, whether you're YouTubing or not, even just being in the full-time lifestyle,
Yeah,
you feel
like
guilty.
if you're someplace, you should be doing something. So you need to find those places where you can just sit and reset, recharge, because you're gonna need it. You cannot, our personalities cannot go. It's just not how we're wired.
Right.
Some people are. Some people can just go for it, and they got all the energy in the world, and it doesn't affect them. But we as a family need to take the time to slow down. How do you do it? Do you need a home base? Do you feel like you're going to need a home base? Or do you have a home base for that reset time? I'm curious how everybody else does it. Or are you able to just go?
Even if you are that person that can keep going, it's your personality, and you just want to just keep exploring all the time, your kids might not be able to do that. So make sure that you're keeping a good read on them, keeping a pulse on what's happening with them, because sometimes they're going to need a break. The girls have always been a really good indicator of whether we've been going too hard for too long and we need to slow down and we need that time to reset. And honestly, even though it's my personality sometimes to just keep going, it's something that I've needed as well, and so it's been a really good thing to cause me to need to slow down.
So just because you can do it, maybe your kids can't, maybe your partner can't. So just take the whole scope of the situation in. All right, that's it for Rainbow Springs.
Hold on.
Take your time.
Watch your toes, love.
I gotta go.
Yeah, that was so much easier.
Woo!
Yeah, significant.
Well done, guys.